Andromeda did that. Hi, welcome in. Hopefully everybody's having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening, and all those sort of fancy jazz. Hopefully everything is going great for everybody. And yeah, just give me a second. And yeah, hopefully everyone's having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening. I do want to say that I'm having a brain fart. My name is Rev1. I stream 4 days a week, Tuesdays to Fridays from 11 p.m. even though it's midnight right now. Well, I should probably just move from 11 p.m. to midnight, actually. Technically from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. But right now I'm streaming from midnight to 2 in the morning, so that's a little bit contradictory. Anyways, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers, and yeah. Hopefully everybody's having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening. And I think that's about it. Ooh, I wasn't sure this was a possibility. Now I do. I'm gonna get so much hate for this. Probably gonna get blocked or banned, but let's see what happens. I think this is a terrible idea. So, give me a second. Okay. Okay, I didn't mean to went to that thing. Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to text one of my buddies. Since I did promise him I was going to give him water, buy him a case of water at some point, but that never happened. The whole thing was like, oh, once I get paid, I'll get a case of water. But that didn't really happen because
make your people what I want. Nothing.
That exactly technically that technically didn't happen, mainly on that aspect that one, we have different days off on last week.
Go for the console.
Thank you, Liam.
Stop fighting. You're nothing.
Oh, this way. So we have different days off, and so it was kinda I couldn't really exactly. I couldn't exactly do that for him, which it kind of.
How dare any of you?
I don't want to say like it bumps me out or disappoints me. It was just actually. Let me. But it was something I should have done when I spoke to him, which I didn't, and now I feel like I'm paying the price for that. Barricade. This is what I wanted to run. I should have had that.
How dare any of you?
Ooh, that would be a nice session I shot. So, yeah, things didn't plan out. And he recently got a roommate, which I'm super great, happy for him, because things are looking up in a good way. At least I hope so. Anyways, also welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening. So I was trying to see if he was willing for me to give him a ride.
How dare any of you?
And gave him a case of water, but apparently he's already arranged that.
Redirect. That's his shield. Khaled's shield is down.
Go get him, Pathfinder.
So I think I should
Everyone
be
to engineering.
fine.
Everyone.
I'll be meeting his new roommate Saturday, hopefully.
No taking this. No one takes from me.
I do hope that tomorrow everything goes smooth, because I have plans that I want to do. I'm hoping that...
No! Everyone! Kill them!
I'm hoping that I can get some information that I want to get, because there's a company that I'm kind of interested in joining. So if things go well, then I'll be eventually be able to work in there. That's just me though. So I think that's probably enough about like the life update.
That's him done. Fool.
Standing by for evac, Pathfinder. Hit the airlock when you're ready.
Don't take too long.
Don't tell me a stock shuttle can maglock like that. I saw.
Don't spread it around. There you are. Safe and sound?
All good, Augie.
We got everyone out just in time. The inside of that boat is 6 kinds of irradiated now. Hold on. Someone wants to say goodbye.
Thank you, Liam. I didn't expect whatever that was.
You gave them plenty of trouble on your own.
Maybe. But it's good to know your friends will come. And their friends.
We'll get people where they need to go. Most want to come to Prodromos. Varan says we might get some Angara. That's good news.
No detours. We went through a lot to keep everyone in one piece.
I hear that, Pathfinder. Liam, next time, let's just do cards. I'm too old for this shit.
I'll believe that when you do.
I felt like I picked the wrong choice. You know what? I'll probably mention it after this.
That worked out. Everything just so. Before you start, I want you to know, well, I'm sorry. I mean, this was a mess. Even though we won, it wasn't by much. It was all worth it. You showed Varan that Pathfinder can stand for everyone. But I need to be smarter about taking risks. So, you're right. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
We did good.
What? Really?
Could do with a little less dangling in open space, but...
You got it. Think that thing would survive a jump back to the Nexus?
Probably not.
Ryder has earned Liam's loyalty. Liam's rank 6, they're no luck. So the only one that is missing is PV. I believe. I think. My guy has been holding up for up to like 5. I believe that's all of them actually. Wait, what? Now he has all the 6. What about PV? No, I cannot. Kinda of a bummer, if I may say that. I don't know. I gotta say, words. I have to say, I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming tonight. I want to say up to 2, but I could be wrong. And I've been thinking about this, honestly. What if I just start streaming from like midnight to like 2 in the morning? Because I think that might be a little bit more reasonable for me. Because I'm assuming, and it's a potential assumption, that I'm probably going to be doing most, if not mainly, night shift. Because one of the guys is transferring to a different store. So I technically, this is just me assuming, will be his replacement. So if I become the replacement, actually that might be a little bit useful. If I become the replacement for him, then I'm going to be mainly doing nights. And if that's the case, I'm going to be spending the majority of my time leaving around 11 or 11:30, depending on the day. So keeping the stream at 11 is going to be a little bit more complicated, and it's something that I didn't really thought too much about. But now that I can sit on it and think, is most likely a possibility of me having that situation happening. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing the specifically nights. But it's most likely an assumption. So if that happens, then it happens, right? If it doesn't happen, then cool, right? So I think it might be a safe bet on that aspect of maybe I should move the schedule for a little date or hour, I mean. And it can be probably a little bit better a certain degree, at least in my opinion. I could be wrong in some sort of shape or form, but yeah. You know, I have so many weapons and things that I honestly don't really use. Okay, cool. Nothing new. Because most of the stuff that I have doesn't really have that much of a kick. For the snipers, doesn't have any kick whatsoever. And the assault rifles doesn't really compare to the N7 Valkyrie. The pistols are probably in the same situation. And for the shotguns, I honestly like my current shotgun. It has a really nice kick. The only thing that I kind of wish it was possible is that if I was able to have more slots for my armor, that would be really, really convenient. So yeah, that's pretty much my plans, at least how things are currently being handled. And if I manage to move to the place that I've been hoping, or at least I hope to get into, then it might be convenient. I don't have enough inventory. It might be convenient to move the hours to that, depending what sort of work I'm going to be doing. Just my opinion. Do I want to keep or not? No, I don't want. So yeah, I do like the idea on that of moving to midnight. But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe at some point taking a break on streaming, because I want to say I've been grinding the stream or streaming for a good minute. Like I don't know if I'm going to be if it is going doing well or not. The YouTube algorithm is a little bit weird. But I don't know. It's I wanna say a little bit confusing. PV. The region of the signal sources nexus should be at the bottom now that I think about it. But which weapon? Craft the weapon at a research lab. It just says to craft a weapon. You need to craft one of the Outlast weapons, either a Sandstorm or a Sidewinder or Vanquisher. Oh, okay. I've been wondering like how I never was able to complete that quest, but now it makes sense. Blueprint. Change weapon, fire totem. Bro, I'm sorry. The Sidewinder or revolver as an automatic pistol? That'll be so much fun. Holy cow. That really, really took me by surprise. Wait, how much percentage is that one taken out? I don't think I can tell. One small slot. Each projectile bounces on flat projectiles now traveling a ballistic arc. How many of those do I have? Only one. I don't want to waste it. Mainly because I can probably waste this one. Mainly because I think that might be convenient. Do I want to waste that? Wait, it's 80, 20, 180, and 40. Also, welcome in. Sorry if I am late to my to the welcome in. I'll probably just go for a basic one. And then destroyed. I'm just doing it for the XP, mainly. That's about it, honestly. And the other quest that I should be addressing is the Pathfinder chest. Pathfinder chest plate. Remnant Maverick, Initiative, Pathfinder. Wait, what the? It's going to be a waste. It's going to be a waste of what's it called? Resources. But I honestly don't really have much of use of certain things. Just like I do like some of the designs of the armor. I'm gonna be honest about that. Now that I think about it, I don't think I was exactly talking, but I was interacting on somebody's chat at some point. And like it got me thinking a certain degree on how content creators just spend like hours, or at least a small content creators. I think that's the better phrasing of the circumstance. How they spend themselves just sitting on their console or game PC or PC. I was gonna say gaming PC for some reason, or PC. Just either playing games, and when somebody pops in, it's like, oh wow, somebody's in, and then they just leave. And they're like, okay, cool, moving on. I guess I wasn't that fun or interesting, because like you can literally see like anybody playing the same game multiple times, and I feel like the only difference that might make a little bit interesting, at least, is how the what sort of game they're playing and what personality they have. Because I don't know, I feel like certain content creators doesn't really like interact with their chat, or have like, oh hey, like look at that, is somebody in chat, how you doing, how's it going, like trying to be more welcoming. And I kind of understand that some degree, because like if they're really into the game, they probably wouldn't notice people coming in, or if they are what's the other one, if they're like well, I think that's about the same actually. and the other one is like, well, actually, I don't have another one. I'm probably just making some nonsense.
System, Homovios, and Prodromos.
What would be classified as another thing? I'm having really bad brain for it for some reason. Oh, I think the other one is like them hoping to have somebody they can interact with. That's the grump thing. Because like, I don't know, I feel that at some degree it's just fun interacting with somebody. Like you can learn like a handful of things that might be fun, not only for like yourself,
path is calm,
but also like for others. I believe like I think a good example might be one of I don't want to say current, but it's it's I want to say current as well. It's a little bit difficult for me to explain things, so I do apologize on that. But one of my current subscribers, and I want to say like, yeah, I think that's like the better way. Current subscribers, and person that watches my stream every once in a while, mainly because I'm hoping that he's doing well. Also uploads content, and I see like he interacts with like whoever leaves like comments on like their videos. And I think that's great, you know. Which I think I'm completely going overboard in a whole different thing. But probably I don't know. Maybe I'm just making up things. Maybe I'm just rambling just to have something to talk about. Because half the time is just me like, oh, look at the game. Explosions. Wow. This is happening. What the fudge? Did I just... Okay, cool. And the other half is just like half the time is just me keeping quiet or like self-promoting until who knows how much. A lot, probably.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Or not? Let's see here. Unless... Oh, okay. I think I know. The question is, how do I get them there? Like half the time is just me rambling about or self-promoting a lot, and I don't think people are like interested that much in that. Wait, you're telling me this thing has headlights for until now? Like, I've been playing this game for about 70 hours and I love this game. I'm kidding.
Why is this cooler in here?
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
I'm pretty sure I've been here before. Could be wrong. Yeah, I've been here. So yeah, I just...
This is the nav point Suvi gave us, but there's nothing here. Just this beacon.
Routing through a bunch of proxies to hide a transmission's true location. Sounds like something I'd do if I wanted to speak out against you.
If it's all connected, then this beacon warrants a closer look.
So yeah, I just a lot of rambling.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
I'm Victor. Another variant. Solarian. Reflexes were impressive.
Dear and he are 11 Holor. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is. Dispose of it.
Not feeling bad about killing that guy.
Okay, I thought that I might have that was part of the quest, but I guess I was wrong. So West is still marked as Messias. That's a little bit might be a bug, perhaps.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Looks like Ket machinery. Do you miss the Turian homeworld? What is it? Turia?
You know it's Palaven, and you know I don't. What about yours? It's Dirtball, right?
Exactly right.
Yeah, well, okay, cool. Maybe I just want to ramble about something. I mean, it's kind of funny because on that aspect, it's like, oh, this is happening. Life is happening. Content creation is a thing. But yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm just being weird about it. Darn it. That was anticlimactic. That was a bad shot, holy cow.
Let's see where this beacon leads us.
Oh, great.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
You know, I saw a... well, I haven't seen the video. I've seen the... I want to call it like a promo thing for a...
I heard someone request EOS deployment. Made me smile.
For like a tabletop game for Mass Effect. Dude, that would be so fun to play. How far am I? Okay, too far. It would be such a fun experience to play a tabletop game set up in Mass Effect. Dude, the possibilities.
The BlackRock signal comes and goes. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. EOS still feels frontier. Claim, but not tame, we like to say.
That is a dialogue I never expected to hear, honestly. But yeah, like, I'm thinking maybe a good system that might be like Mass Effect-ish for like a tabletop game might be, I want to say Shadowrun, perhaps? No, Shadowrun, no. Well, yeah, technically in some sort of way, Shadowrun can be a good system or a good example of a system for Mass Effect, because the magic aspect of it can be replaced as biotics, right? Well, like the tech aspect is still tech, but it will be based on the technology set up in Mass Effect. It can be either Milky Way or it can be set up on the Andromeda. So I think that might be fun.
Looks like that's it for hostiles. Let's see what this beacon has for us.
And it can be based on like okay, hypothetically speaking, if it was set up in like the Milky Way, it can be like a pre or post Reaper story. If it was a if it was like during the Shepard timeline. If it was during like prehistoric type of thing, it can be like the first Turian War. That would be interesting. Like the first group of like aliens like trying to like fight against the humans or trying to have like peace talks with the human. That would be fun. If I went on that.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
If it is set up in Andromeda, it can be set up I want to say Nexus, but pre-Hyperion arc during the.
Seems less harsh than when we first landed. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
It can be set up before the Hyperion arrive. That will be interesting. Or it can be after the Hyperion, after the... What would be a good example? After they meet the Angara, so the Angara can be part of a... like as a playable character, and that might be fun as well. Not playable character, playable race. That's what made me mistake. That would be a fun situation. So like, I believe a good transition might be like, let's say elves can be... What would be good? What can be a good thing actually? Elves, I think might be something like... It's not Turians. I don't think it's either Solarians. I want to say maybe dwarves can be Krogan because they're tough and they're really lousy. At least I like to think so. I cannot think of a good race for elves.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I miss climbing for fun. Everything's life or death now.
The Black Rock feels old. Good to remember we're the...
The transmission is strong and unobstructed here, Pathfinder.
Looks like we found it then.
Will be another race. Actually, the Angara can be. This is more of a D&D type thing. But the Angara can be. I know the race. It's literally on my head, but I just forgot the name. Fearbolts. That's what I'm thinking. The Angara can be Fearbolts. Because, dude, like both of them are like really emotional, they're really friendly, and they're like a really neat, tight community. What other race? Sure, I'll see you now. What will be another race? I want to say the cat can be like... It can be classified as an enemy, now that I think about it. The Geth... I want to say... I actually can't think of anything. Like, I feel like each race might have a kind of aspect of like D&D. It's an example, right? I'm not saying that it's going to be that case.
That's a lot of dead cats.
I feel like I'm still missing races. Actually, no. There is a race. Well, I wouldn't call it a race, but there's this race that has this like soul trap in their bodies type of thing. I forgot the name of it, but that can work as part of the Geth. The Sari is I think it was called I think it started with the Y. Jansa? I don't think so. But it's like a whole specific like female race, like half a snake, half a human type of thing.
Exaltation lifted our ancestors out of sorrow and tribulation. This noble gift now allows us to raise others and share in the genetic bounty of this galaxy. But the Archon would selfishly hoard what Helios has to offer.
Recorded messages?
I know propaganda when I hear it. Probably broadcast widely.
What else can I find?
Well, we found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
That's it then. End of the line.
And so you have found me. You are a single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Kett dominion over this galaxy.
Determination is a personality trait, not a genetic one. Not that personality is something you understand. Or have.
You waste time on pettiness. I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily. I did so only because I seek a mutual benefit.
Getting rid of the Archon.
The Archon's obsession with the Remnant incites chaos and endangers all we've worked for. This must end.
I take it you need my help for this?
I am Kett. I do not need help. I would use you as a tool to hasten the Archon's destruction. I need only ensure nothing stands between you and your target. Once he is cut down, the Remnant will cease to be a concern. We will complete our purpose here and leave.
Exaltation.
One day you will be family. Till then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict, so you can destroy a mutual enemy.
Take it. We'll need all the help we can get.
Deals with the devil always end badly. I don't want to end badly.
This is an interesting situation because I think the majority of the stories that I have come across is like, oh, we have an enemy within the enemy lines, or a common and I guess unexpected ally within enemy lines.
Why do you oppose the Archon?
The Archon says he will use Meridian to dominate this cluster. He says Meridian will bring us victory. We have never needed Remnant to be victorious. No, he wants more. His ambition is plain. I am not alone in this thought.
What exactly do I get from this deal?
Sometime soon, I will be called upon by the Archon to destroy you. When that time arrives, I will provide you with the means to disable my ship.
Or you could just leave me alone.
And should you fail to bring down the Archon, my treachery will be exposed.
Clever.
I feel like this is a little bit complicated because this is still like an enemy, right? But it might lighten the situation a little bit in terms that it might be better in some degree. I feel like I should have brought Jaw, now that I think about it. I wasn't expecting this conversation. I'm going to go with the Grun's call for this one.
Fine. Anything that'll help me kill the Archon.
During our next clash, I shall lower my ship's defenses and allow you to use a kill code to disable it. I have transmitted the code to the console in this room. I bid you goodbye, Pathfinder. We will not speak again.
I should have brought Jaw for this. Wait. Let me. Which one is it? I'll save. Eos. I think it was this one. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. Because I really want to bring Jaw for this. I know I've been like a little bit selfish. I know I've been a little bit silly, but like just having Jaw will make this probably 10 times worse. And I really want to bring Jaw for this. 10 times a worse decision. I mean, but what I was saying, I was talking about the comparison between D&D and Mass Effect, or what I would like to see in Mass Effect as a tabletop game. I'm keeping my lovely veteran with me. So I think in terms of playable races, like I guess all the main hitters, such as Turians, maybe Guess. But I feel like it might have a reasonable story why it's acting on its own out of that.
This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Out of the hive mind, because Guess. But it also depends on what aspect of the world they're situated during that, or the world's plotline. I think a good example might be like something like Avatar, the tabletop game. They have different settings in which you can play as part of a crew. Your crew will probably be like, or the era set up for that is essentially like the Roku era, the Aang era, I believe the Kyoshi era, and the last one was the Korra era. So I'm thinking for the Mass Effect gameplay or game will be something around the lines of the First Contact. The second one would be the Reaper War. The third one is going to be Andromeda. And the last one, I can probably say the Genophage might be one of them, but I could be wrong.
The Archon does not serve Kent's interests, only his own. He wastes our time on the Remnant, but keeps all knowledge for himself. These are the acts of a traitor, not true Kent.
Planet 7. Element 0. I guess it's a plan. That's fine. So yeah, like I think that might be like 3 or 4 of the plot or eras that I would love to see set up in like a Mass Effect tabletop game. And depending on what era, some like races might be a little bit more restricted. Like if you're doing like the First Contact era, then like I feel like the humans are going to be like the baddies if you're playing as the aliens, or you can have like a whole squad of humans fighting against the Turians. If it is during the Reaper era, like you can have your ship, you can have a crew, and the players are just going to be whatever they want to be. Essentially, like sort of like, actually it might be more like Star Trek, maybe either Star Trek or Star Wars as a tabletop game. That's just me thinking about it. So during that, like anything can be available except for the Angara, or if the Angara what is available or taken during that era, like it needs to be provided as a really good visual story or plot point. Like how did that specific Angara arrive to the Milky Way cluster? That'd be an interesting plot point as a tabletop game. If it is during the Andromeda era, you can literally just play as any of the races available. I want to say except for the Geth and the Quarians, mainly because I believe on the book, and I could be wrong on that aspect, but the Quarians never left the Milky Way. So and the Geth also never left. So that's like 2 races that never show up at all, and the other like minority races, I don't think it might count on that, but the Angara might be available, or it's going to be available during the I'm thinking aloud. The Genophage, I think the Angara is going to be also denied, but that's just my opinion. But I think it might be an interesting concept as a tabletop game. It just depends on what era is it going to be set on, and what races can you play, and what stats they're going to have as well. and how the game is going to be. Is it going to be like a story focus, or is it going to be like gunplay focus, or is it going to be a mixture of both? Because like let's say Cyberpunk Red is a little bit more on the I feel it's more like arcade gunplay rather than like heavy thrill type of game in terms of tabletop games, or if it is going to be like something like D&D, which is like a little bit of everything, except without that the magical effects, or if it is going to be like something like Blaze in the Dark. And I don't think it's going to be a good tabletop game for Mass Effect to be having the concept as Blaze in the Dark, mainly because I'll come back to the game in a second. Mainly because Shadowrun, Blaze in the Dark is more specifically for a cinematic approach rather than like gameplay of like combat. Because like the combat in Blaze in the Dark is almost non-existent. Like it's not like, oh, roll for initiative, you got this, cool, now what do you do? Like, do you attack? It's not like that. Like D&D is roll and see what happens. Oh, you gotta, like, let's say a 2. Well, you tackle the guy, but your knife, it just, I don't know, flew out of your hand because you were careless. Or if you get like 1, it will be like, oh, you stumble on your feet before you reach the guy. So I think it might be an interesting. It's not an interesting system or a good system for Mass Effect to have a Blaze in the Dark type of gameplay. But if we are talking about like I want to say maybe like Cyberpunk, maybe like Shadowrun might be a little bit better. I don't think D&D is a good one. I want to say maybe Starfinder might be a good one. But if anything, I'd probably say something like Star Wars, maybe, or most likely Star Wars and Star Trek. Except the Star Trek version game, tabletop game, is more of like peace and love and all that kind of exploration type of thing, rather than like guns, pew pew. those cringe. But yeah, I think the Star Wars might be a little bit more approachable for Mass Effect rather than the Star Trek. Anyways, that was my whole my part of my rant. I'll probably just be talking about it tomorrow as well. But anyways, let's get this rolling.
Well, we found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
There must be more here. This can't be it.
And so you have found me. You are a single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Ket dominion over this galaxy.
Determination is a personality trait, not a genetic one. Not that personality is something you understand. Or have.
You waste time on pettiness. I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily. I did so only because I seek a mutual benefit.
Getting rid of the Archon.
The Archon's obsession with the Remnant incites chaos and endangers all we've worked for. This must end.
I take it you need my help for this?
I am Ket. I do not need help. I would use you as a tool to hasten the Archon's destruction. I need only ensure nothing stands between you and your target. Once he is cut down, the Remnant will cease to be a concern. We will complete our purpose here and leave.
Exaltation.
One day you will be family. Till then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict, so you can destroy a mutual enemy.
Take it. We'll need all the help we can get.
The Ket cannot be trusted. Ryder, think.
Why do you oppose the Archon?
The Archon says he will use Meridian to dominate this cluster. He says Meridian will bring us victory. We have never needed Remnant to be victorious. No, he wants more. His ambition is plain. I am not alone in this thought.
What exactly do I get from this deal?
Sometime soon, I will be called upon by the Archon to destroy you. When that time arrives, I will provide you with the means to disable my ship.
Or you could just leave me alone.
And should you fail to bring down the Archon, my treachery will be exposed.
You make me sick.
Honestly, I was expecting more. I don't know. I was expecting more. Honestly, I was expecting like Jal to be like, "How dare you try to negotiate with us? You make me feel sick. You are like the worst that my species ever encounter. We should even talk to you. Next time I see you, I'll probably shoot you or something like that. Like, right? But I don't know. This feels so lackluster. I don't know. I feel a little bit disappointing. I was excited on that aspect of seeing how Jal would have reacted, and I even restarted my file just to see this, and I felt so disappointed.
Fine. Anything that'll help me kill the Archon.
During our next clash, I shall lower my ship's defenses and allow you to use a kill code to disable it. I have transmitted the code to the console in this room. I bid you goodbye, Pathfinder. We will not speak again.
I feel a little bit disappointed. Just a little bit. I feel like I had high expectations for this. Yeah, I technically don't need to spend the points on them anymore, huh? Delay reduction. Disappointment. I don't know. I feel like I had high expectations for some reason. I feel I feel disappointed. Honestly. I guess I set the bar a little too high. Actually, let me get that chest. And then I guess I'll be bouncing out of EOS. Oh, great. Deconstruct. And take all the old materials. You know what? Let me double check on what's his name? August. Just to be on the safe side on that. To make sure I have nothing, pending with him. Something to scan around here? Reflexive coupling. Where is my favorite guy? There you are.
Pathfinder. Glad to be in one piece after Liam's little jaunt to that cat ship.
It was interesting. I'll give it that.
Verand and her group are extremely helpful. Glad to have them. Lucky, too.
We'll talk another time.
Pathfinder?
I guess that's about it. I don't think there is anything new, perhaps? But yeah, dude, like a whole Mass Effect tabletop game, I think it might be fun. Yeah. I would literally buy like any books that they might release just for that. Just so I can know like more about the lore or like how to play it, because dude, that's just a fun. I actually like to play tabletop games. What else am I supposed to do? I forgot. I guess the last thing. Oh no, wait, PV. I forgot about you. But yeah, I think it might be really fun to have an experience like that, because you can essentially be part of the Andromeda or be part of the Milky Way. Or even be an inspector. Do it.
Inalara system. Was that someone's name, Joel?
Inalara is a virtue. To know your map, your course, right down to the blood. It's a good name for the brink of the unknown.
Like if it is like a new cluster or a new
anomaly detected.
Galaxy, I just try. Wait, why is this? Wait, what? Wait, what? What the heck? It's probably my thumbstick, perhaps. There's something weird, cause like it's not letting me like pull down to like move around the planet for some reason.
Anomaly detected.
I find that really weird.
Anomaly detected. Probe away.
So,
getting a scan.
If I had the opportunity to play a tabletop game for Mass Effect,
anomaly on sensors.
My best bet, and this is just me, either a Krogan or a Turian. No, actually, I want to say Aquarian. Aquarian might be fun to play, mainly because they're really not good with tech. And like, but I think that's gonna be like playing wizard as on D&D. Like anything can essentially kill you as a character. That'd be such a fun experience. But I wouldn't know how it will work. I still think it might be a fun experience.
Ryder, signal source is near a volatile volcano. I don't see a clear place to land.
Wow, PB's right. Whatever's giving off that signal is special.
Prep your team. I'll try to find a safe spot.
Cool. I love that I keep getting better on PB. It's like, oh yeah, let me replace the jaw real quick. I do gotta say, like, despite the game being this long, I honestly would have thought.
Thought she was with you.
I honestly would have thought that the game would be shorter for some reason. Like 70 hours in this game. Holy cow.
PB to the airlock, pronto.
Pronto, huh? Sounds serious. Actually, could you come here, please? My place. Straight away?
Callow?
Hi,
hey,
welcome.
Any luck finding a place to land?
Nothing yet. Might take a while.
Okay, PB, be right there.
Hi, welcome
This
in.
should be fun.
Hopefully you're having a great day. Beautiful
Back
night.
here. I won't bite.
What's this about?
Calla won't find a safe place to land the Tempest. And safety first.
Yo, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. No day. Afternoon. Hopefully you're having a great afternoon, Protocol.
You keep me on my toes, PB.
This won't end well.
I'm not doing this for the fun of it. The Tempest can't go where we need to be, and you can't get there from the ground. This is the only way in.
In? Where exactly are we going? PB, where are we going?
It's not my fault the signal's coming from inside a volcano. And we should land on stable ground, assuming my subterranean scans are accurate, and the impact doesn't alter trajectory too severely. And
tell me you have a plan for getting back to the Tempest.
Is that a thing? We came all the way to another galaxy with no plan for getting back home. Alright, brace for impact.
Dude, I love the randomness from TV. She is a character.
So, are you mad, Ryder?
I'm not mad, PB.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, great. I was like panicking for a second. I was like, what's going on?
Too close for comfort.
Any landing you can walk away from, right?
Ryder, come in. Are you all right?
Sam, relay to the Tempest that we're fine. Investigating PB's signal.
Right away.
So, actually,
I'm picking up the signal. It's housed within a remnant structure not far from here.
Sam, plot our trajectory.
Plotted.
I have a question for you, Protocol. Man, this is just me trying to have a conversation about it, if that's cool with you. If you were able to play a tabletop game version of Mass Effect, what race would you play as? And what sort of background would you have? In case that you don't know about the game or the lore, that's totally fine. You can just probably say it. I never played the game or know of the lore. That's fine. You know, I'm not going to push it.
We'll need to find our way to the surface. Need to get through that obstruction. Maybe there's a console buried here somewhere.
Remnant power node detected within.
Wait, what? How far does that stretch?
Come on! Break through the rock and access
Oh.
the power node.
I'm dumb.
Well, what do you know?
The network you're accessing seems to be a production system.
Production of what?
Remnant hardware.
Good. The gates are opening.
You've opened more than that. I'm picking up structural shifts throughout the cabin area.
Am I seriously just sliding on the ground? Great.
Interesting. That observer is in a persistent idle state. Its neural pathways are blank.
It's like POC when I stripped out its remnant protocols. It has no program.
Seismic activity increasing. I'm picking up additional unprogrammed observers throughout the facility. At dispenser points, you should be able to enlist their support.
Sweet! Let's do that.
Okay, that doesn't give me any, like, Helios or anything.
Pathfinder, this site was a manufacturing center. That's a collapsed outlet point for an assembly line.
Dude, this is interesting. Assembly line dispenser.
You are identifying yourself as an ally to the unprogrammed observers in the assembly line.
Hey there, little guy. Nice to have you on the team.
Its protocols are limited, but it will perform simple tasks for you via your scanner.
That is not what I'm thinking about. Is it?
Another gate. Have to get...
That node controls the gate, but it's disabled.
Too high to access.
Our new friend knows what to do. And voila! Thanks, buddy.
Let's push on.
I didn't mean to cut off, baby. I guess I'm just...
Kala reports finding no safe area to land. Retrieval may be impossible.
Oops.
He has detected a few smaller vessels making their way to the surface, however.
Friend or foe?
Unknown.
I didn't mean to cut off, baby.
Oh, I know that shuttle.
Palisaria, are you tracking that sweet signal too?
Ugh, Kalinda. Back off. It's mine. Let's hurry. We have to get to the signal source before Kalinda.
Observers on patrol.
Fully programmed and deployed bots will still react to you as an enemy.
Another gate ahead. Steer clear of the bots. Maybe they'll leave us alone.
Yo, PB... Sorry. PB seems good about following the advice in Hitchhiker Guides to the Galaxy. Don't panic. Actually, you have a perfect timing right now. So I was talking about the possibility, hypothetically speaking, right, of having a tabletop game for Mass Effect. If that game would have existed, which I don't know if it does, but if it existed, what race would you play as? And what sort of, I want to say, gear would you use normally, or what sort of, or ship and crew, if you were given that sort of option and opportunity?
There's the gate. Look for a console.
Pathfinder, this console controls the gate. Activating will cause the observers to engage.
Just out of curiosity.
Good. The gate's starting to open.
And Sam's always right. Observers inbound!
Party just got bigger.
Oh, that was nice. For the race version of Mass Effect, I usually play the Alliance forces. I think Kerberos won. I honestly forgot Kerberos for some reason. Well, I didn't mean like a risk aspect of the game. I mean like sort of like a D&D type of game, if that makes a little bit more sense. loud pistol. That choice. Also, how's your channel going so far? Hopefully everything's going well.
Gates down. Let's go.
But for a game that's...
You opened a gate up here too? Come on, boys. We're in.
She must be on a ridge above us.
Shit, shit, shit.
Well, for a game that's like Mass Effect generally, I don't know, maybe a Turian engineer class, but with sniping, an electro laser for dealing with robots, a flamer for biologicals. I want to say for simplification, how about like we just stick to like the original trilogy classes, if that helps. In terms of races, I want to say the Angara and just throw out of the sink, why not? The Keth and the Geth are also part of races that you can choose. What else? I think that's mainly it. I think that's mainly it. I could be wrong.
Talisaria, the high road is much more direct.
How the hell did you find us here, Kalinda?
Guess you didn't notice the little transmitter I hid in Park. So sloppy. Ta.
Ugh! That... Ryder, we need to pick up the pace.
Have a bunch of editing for freelance to do, even though it doesn't pay much. I don't remember the class well enough to pick exact things. Okay, that's totally fine. You know, I'm not going to be like, tell me or something like that. You know, it's not being forced. And honestly, even if it's just editing, that's better than nothing. At least you're doing. I want to say doing better than me. So.
We have to make it across to the next ridge. Chasm's too far to jump.
There may be a way to extend that antenna.
Alex, I like to believe so.
Dormant turret.
The controls should be nearby. Aha! The turret controls. Nice turret. Cover me.
Pathfinder, interfacing with this console should allow you to extend the antenna so you can jump across.
Whoa. Major activity.
I can complete the hack, but you'll have to stay close.
Incoming!
Pathfinder, the hack is suspended until you return to the console platform.
Which one's the console?
Pathfinder, the hack is suspended until you return to the console platform.
Oh, it's over there. I'm done. Or not? Oh, right. They really did. Like, I think I mentioned it earlier, but like, I've been playing this game for about 70 hours, and I'm not even.
I'm going to kill her.
And I'm not even like close to finish the. Actually, the game completely. I think it's just the repairedness of like going back to planets that kind of makes the game a little bit longer, which I don't mind. Just I wish there was more. I know I say that like a lot and often. That's really helpful. Holy cow.
The antenna is extending. Let's go. Linda's men spotted on me.
Pathfinder, there's another dispenser for unprogrammed observers in this area.
Who cares? What matters is that mountain of rock is between us and the signal source.
I actually know this one. I want to see what's down there. But I don't think it's going to be... Oh, it's probably that, huh? Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Now we're in business.
Activating could draw hostile remnant.
Let me get you first.
Just in case. Good idea.
Because I saw the console for the turret was over here. That's why I didn't pick that one.
Anyone order a friendly observer?
Sam was right. It comes with a ton of angry bots.
At least our new friend is fighting for us.
Interfacing is escalating tectonic activity. The area is becoming increasingly unstable.
Come on! We have to get past that boulder. Try to destroy it.
The rock is too dense for your weapons, but there is a deep fissure that an observer's beam might be able to exploit.
So scan the fissure and tell the bot to attack it. Observer to the rescue.
Observer's
Right.
gone.
Let's get across and over the ridge.
Observer's gone. Bye bye.
Make sure they don't get inside. A triple share to whoever brings me their sweet implants.
Man, I hate her.
We've got to follow her inside. Her outlaws might have something to say about that.
Take them out.
Let's go.
Kalinda. I'm sorry if I'm spacing out right now.
Hold them here, Granite. I'm making sure they can't fall. So long, losers.
No, no, no! Belinda's barred the way!
Then the final boss is Kerber's run Andromeda space hamster to attack the lasers.
Reception committee!
That'll be hilarious. That'll be such a hilarious thing to happen.
Sends her regards.
That's part of the game. Because it's in space. terrible fun. I should have this deconstruct the
Another
sensor.
dispenser! Get us some airborne support! Up there, above the gate. Another power node. There's gotta be a console for the dispenser around here.
I mean, there's that.
The console here will summon an allied observer to repair the damaged gateway node.
Oh, there it is.
The conduit node is damaged. As before, if you deploy an allied observer, it will enact repairs and open the gate.
I got the grunting. Grunting. There it
Your
is.
magic, little guy. All right, we're back in the game.
For some reason, I'm just imagining.
The signal source is in the next chamber.
I'm reading more dispensers for allied observers.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm imagining like just a giant hamster battling Ryder with like
Can't get a
lasers,
feed on the device. Let's drop to the cavern floor.
laser guns attached on his back, like some sort of mount. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Nice place for an ambush.
Funny, that's exactly what I thought.
What are the?
Belinda, you ass! Just give it up!
There's a piece of pure, uncut programming tech in here. Plus, you want it, so there's no way I'm giving up.
Pathfinder, I highly recommend using the consoles to summon allied observers.
Thank you. I wasn't thinking about that until you mentioned it. Oh, there it is. I've been looking for that.
Hopefully, the observers will turn the tide. Pathfinder, this console will deploy allied observers.
Shit, you defeated all my men.
Really?
Not really.
I took that shot a little too slow. A little bit of a disappointment of myself, honestly.
You really are annoying.
Finished yet?
Not even close. But I will have to go on a recruiting spree after this.
How exactly did she manage to bring that in? And even one, two of them. Wait, do I have more of them? I don't have more of those. I guess I'll pick this. Because I don't really use pistol ammo that often. Well, I don't really use a piston now, I think about it. I think the only reason why I keep all 4 type of weapons is mainly because it's just convenient. I don't think they use the same bullets, so it's beneficial just to be on the safe side. Oh, check this. I didn't know I was playing the floor lava.
Geez, Linda. It's fruitless. Silence? Don't like the sound of that.
The signal source is beyond the next rise.
Let's go get it.
They're like the EDs 209s in Robocop. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Robocop 2, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't remember anything from the Robocop remake. I could be wrong.
Look! Over that pool of lava! Another power node! Scan it so our friendly observer will enable it. Yes! We're in business. Let's cross it and reach Kalinda. Kalinda's already there. We gotta get across.
Are you kidding me? How many guys does she have?
Kalinda's about to get the device.
There goes PB.
You won't make it, Kalinda!
Too late, gal. It's mine. Damn it!
Shit.
Go, I got this.
PB, help! I'll give you everything I've got. All the relics, everything worth anything. Please, I don't want to die.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap, what?
I don't want her to die, Ryder.
But the device.
It's not worth her life.
Wow, that was close. We need to get out of here. PB, thank you. Listen, no heart. Ah, fuck!
Finally beat you to the punch.
I've got 2 shuttles waiting. Follow me.
I feel like I should have shot her for some reason. Like, I don't think it was like a needy thing, but honestly, I feel like it might have been a good option.
Let's get out of...
Move it, slowpokes! You didn't save me just to watch me die, did you?
I mean,
She's really annoying. Understatement.
I was
The
on.
valley is submerged in lava.
I was planning to
Hey,
pull the
look!
trigger.
The escape pod. Well, there goes my bedroom.
I'll read the comment in a second. Because I haven't read it. That's on me. The remake movie has a giant walker robots also, though I don't know if was anything new or made after that. I don't think the only thing that I know is the original movie. I believe it had a sequel, and then they make the remake for RoboCop.
Hey, stranger. How you doing?
Has she delivered?
We just received a massive shipment of remnant tech. Quite valuable. And this.
Pelisaria, with my compliments. My crew won't bother you again, and you're dead. Always Kalinda.
It seems best to save her, but yeah, she would have deserved it. Yeah, obviously Paragon choice was not to not do the renegade action. I don't think it was like the renegade action that like prevented me that, or the Paragon choices. It was more like it was more like in the perspective of like, if she delivers what she promised, then would it be better than something that might be more beneficial? Or less beneficial? Because like you can get a lot of RAM tech from her, as in this situation. Or are you willing to sacrifice her for RAM tech, and it's only one piece? I feel like it might be like a balance on that. I think that's like my brain thought process, if I explain myself properly.
So she made good on her promise. She still doesn't strike me as someone to trust.
Being a fingertip away from death can change a person. Still, best if we scan everything she sent over.
Better safe than sorry.
I just wish we could have had that device. The scan data does provide a glimpse into how Remnant acquire programming, though. So we missed out on a key to unlocking secrets of the tech. But maybe came away with a glass to listen at the door.
We do have a little bookkeeping matter to discuss.
Ah, nuts. Yeah, the Tempest is light one escape pod. That's gonna cost me, isn't it?
I want to have like the more chill, like the relaxed approach, rather than like, yeah, you gotta pay for that.
We'll get a new one the next time we dock at Nexus. Don't sweat it.
Wow. Thanks, Ryder. But until then, what do I do for a bedroom?
Escape pods are off limits.
Didn't you say you can sleep anywhere?
Oh, you're no fun.
Oh, okay. Okay, we had a whole different like ideas on that, because I was thinking maybe she can join the crew in like the bunks, but I feel like her approach was like, I want to be in your room. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong about that, but that's like the impression that I've gotten. I'm hoping that I'm wrong on that aspect. Anyway, and the thing that I wanted to grab, not yet actually. This one. 10% max shield, 10% health and shield regeneration, delay reduction, plus 10 shield. Honestly, this sounds better. Biotic kill. Shield restore low health. That one sounds good enough for me. Yeah, I think that should be fine. And the 2, actually no, I can probably save the 2 points and use them once I get the next 6 points, so I can spend it on this 2. I think that's a good idea. Potentially. Thank you. I'm sorry, the embarrass. PV the embarrass. I'm sorry, I should have ambushed you like that. I shouldn't have ambushed you like that. I should have trusted that you be just as driven as I was to head down to past 10. and find the source of the signal. I should have been more collaborative and more of a team player. Guess I have growing to do. Who knew? Heh. Usually, when someone says it's not you, it's me, they are breaking up with you. If I actually send this, please delete upon reading. Oh my god. I gotta say, like certain like messages or even like interactions with certain characters, I just think that it's like really cute. It might just be weird for me, but you know. Maybe I'm just being weird about it, but I just find it strangely cute. 75% of complete progression. So I have about a quarter of the game left, if I'm understanding that properly. Hopefully it just doesn't launch me straight up to the quest, I mean the mission. Because, I mean, I think it will be like a whole different concept at that point. Like, I want to do like other missions that I want to complete before jumping into Meridian. Oh, that's even better. That's really convenient.
Hey, Ryder. Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
I mean, I wouldn't be. I think I'll be kind of excited for that. But something that I'm being kind of curious, and I don't know if it's on this one. Is it this one? Nexus Angels have been attacked by mercenaries, a group called the Three Savers, Petra, Sister Syntax. It's not that one. Neither is that one. Wait, did I complete it? The quest? It's not that one. Which one is it? I'm trying to figure out what happened to the mission that was regarding what was her name? The director of the initiative. I believe it was like a dead situation. I don't remember his name of the name of the mission. Oh well, whatever. I'm not going to sweat the details on that. so many of those cars will make excellent cover art for books, and yet is like places like Fiverr tend to have cover artists charging absurd amount of all AI fluff. I don't know. I'm a little bit biased and unbiased regarding like AI stuff. Like part of me kind of dislike it in terms of like drawings, because I like to draw. I hope that someday I could like do like comics, even though my art is pretty bad. Um, well, also at the same time, um, I think it's kind of interesting, mainly because like the whole AI chatting is like a thing, and I really find it interesting on how like they are planning to advance that. Um, and there's like games that involves like AI NPCs that you can interact with and like just do like a lot of like interesting things. I'm not saying that I say that it's a good thing, but I'm also saying that it's not a good thing. It's just I'm a little bit in the middle, on the, like on the gray zone, per se.
Oh, hey, Ryder.
Hakim said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
Nothing's hurt except my dignity.
You had to tell the truth, whatever the cost. You did what was right.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
Imprisoning a vidmaker for her work seems historic. Too bad no one recorded it.
They took my camera, but I was scribbling a few notes. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
Wait, that's it. Of the Nexus. So far, the only thing I really like is Suno, with being able to make songs that don't sound half bad. But yeah, it's frustrating with is like wishing to make our livelihood. I think I don't know. I think that also might be applied to some degree. Because people that makes beats for like other people, there's like it might be a little more difficult to find, you know, work in that aspect. I'm not saying that I know people like that. I'm actually no. Correction. I do know people that make beats at some degree. So I don't know how exactly the whole situation affects them. Now that I think about it. What time is it right now? It's about 1:51. I'll probably do this mission and probably call it a night because it's getting late.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Of course you approve. Ryder saved your people.
Ryder saved our people. It doesn't matter if they were Solarians. They were citizens of the Initiative.
But it doesn't hurt if there's a few less Krogan around, does it?
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were discussing how things ended with the Archon.
Kesh, it's true I had to leave some Krogan behind. I'm sorry about that.
You've already done your part for us. That's more than I can say for others.
Yet I have to question what we've gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket.
They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I'm grateful, Ryder, but I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
I'm sorry. What? I mean, what are they going to do? Like, jail every single Pathfinder? It makes no sense. The possibility of having the opportunity to do more and potentially better things, and they're just like, nah, we don't understand the things. Might as well just leave it be. And if things get worse for us, that's on you, Pathfinders. I'm making a joke out of it.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way. Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later, in the tech lab.
That is surprising. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought she woke up like at the end of the game. If I'm not mistaken. That is a whole different business that I did not expect whatsoever.
Sarah.
Scott.
Bring it here. Man, it's good to finally see you.
It's good to see anything. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
I believe on the top where it says the Healer Cluster, when you're looking at the galaxy map, at the bottom of that there's something that says progression, and my first assumption was that the progression was the progression of the cluster, but the more that I saw the progression of the game on the save file games, and the progression of that it says on the galaxy map, I started to assume, and I realized that the progression in the Helix cluster galaxy map is the same as the progression of the game. So I'm about 75%, 76% completion of the game, if I did the right math. Oh, she was leveling up to do. She becomes what's it called? An option as a party member.
You and me both. A condition like that? No one was sure what would happen.
At least I got to be first at something. First woman in Andromeda to wake up from a coma.
Dad always said relish the victories. Won't be many of them.
Yeah. I'm sorry I wasn't there when he died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it, and get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
Uh-huh. Then I guess I'll overlook your little embellishment. You told me we found home. Yeah. I know you meant well. But no more lies, okay? I'm a big girl. I can handle it. From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
The Pathfinder, that's who. Time to rest up. That's an order, Specialist Ryder.
Yes, sir. Pathfinder, sir. Oh, who are we kidding? I saw you eat your own boogers when you were 6.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Riggs. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
This was a mistake.
Hey.
I shouldn't have come.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe, too?
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say. Vote Ryder.
Ha ha. So what have you really been up to?
In a nutshell, we found an alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
Wow. That all?
Nope. There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Right. Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
Dude, he's just like so chill about it. He's like, yeah, like we found like all this like weird stuff coming up, but no biggie.
You should know. Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
How do you mean?
First off, Sam's a lot smarter than he let on. Also, his connection to Dad, and now me, is way more powerful than the other Sams.
I never knew that. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You, me, and Mom.
You saw her?
In the hospital, the day she passed away. And at that reunion dinner she twisted our arms on.
Right. Awkward.
And something else. Dad meeting with a benefactor back in the Milky Way. Some initiative power broker I'd never heard of.
Me either. Weird.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out what it all means. Feeling homesick at all?
Well, all I've seen so far is this med bay. We could still be on Earth for all I know. But yeah, before we went into stasis, I was missing my life. Or at least the idea of it.
Oh.
Which part do you miss most?
Looking for Prothean artifacts. My team was a special exoarchaeology unit. Fully funded and sanctioned by the Alliance. My job, as in they paid me to do it, was to help dig up more artifacts and learn whatever we could from them. If things hadn't gone sour, it would have been a great life.
What was wrong with how things really were?
Well, Mom was gone. I'm not sure I'll ever fill the hole she left. And Dad, it hurt him more than he let on. Plus his research on Sam was illegal as hell. He was trying to save her, and maybe the Initiative looked the other way, but the Alliance didn't. After they discharged him, whenever people found out I was his daughter, doors slammed in my face. Being Alec Ryder's kids in the Milky Way, we were in for a lifetime of dreams that were never going to happen.
They had it tough, dude. That is...
I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
What about them?
That they had like a really tough life. Yet interesting, strangely enough.
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I've been wondering.
First planet we landed on. There was an atmosphere processor. It was malfunctioning. Dad managed to power it down. Saved us all. But there was an accident. My helmet broke. I couldn't breathe. And then Dad gave me his.
He sacrificed himself.
Only one of us could make it. And he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
I remember the stories about Dad being an N7. The things people said he did in the military. I guess it was true.
You should have seen him in action. He was incredible.
Good. That's how I'll remember him then.
I still miss the N7 initiative. I would have loved to hear more about it. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong about this, but for Andromeda, they changed the A7 initiative for like some sort of like military branch, if I'm not mistaken, or something else. Because the N7 was no, the M7. I think it got converted into the like some sort of like human military aspect for Andromeda. While on the Milky Way, it was part of the Spectres. And I feel like that's a little bit of a disappointment. Because Shepard was the first Spectre, and I believe it followed by Alec as the second human Spectre? Question mark.
You still think about Mom?
When I woke up, I forgot she was dead for a second. I looked around for her. Then I remembered.
Dad talked about her before we left on our first mission.
He didn't show it, but he never stopped thinking about her. He wasn't the same after she was gone.
At least they're together now.
N7 was something like SEALs, but I don't know enough to say either way. Yeah, I honestly don't remember either, so I can't really say for sure. Because I know Shepard was part of the N7 program. But I don't... Wait, was it Saren part of the N7? Or am I wrong about that? Is it Saren or Saren? One of those two.
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom tells it, he was doing his N7 training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a bad boy in uniform thing. And failing. But she thought it was charming and struck up a conversation. Dad mostly just grunted. She finally had to ask him out.
Our dad, the ladies' man.
Then he went off to fight the First Contact War. When that was over, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
I don't remember Saren was a Spectralist. I don't remember more. I don't remember either. That's what I'm trying to remember, to be honest. Because I know he was, what's it called, a Spectre. I believe he was, and correct me if I'm mistaken about this, the one that wanted to make either Shepard or Garrus an Spectre. Or at least recommended one of those two. If my memory doesn't fail me on that.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
That was back when biotic abilities were a total mystery. She was a pioneer, helping people cope by designing implants. It's what made her sick, though. People got all sorts of weird diseases from EZO exposure.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Giant space city filled with every kind of alien you could imagine. I remember trying to play hide and seek with some Hanar. It was no fair because they could float. Looking back, it's probably why I'm here. I saw how mind-bogglingly enormous the universe really is.
Yeah, for some reason Andromeda is so empty of alien races. I like to believe, and this is my own personal headcanon, that there was more than the Angara, but the cat just exalted like the majority, if not all of the other races. Mainly because there are planets that we still technically cannot explore, so there might be like different alien races that we probably never seen, or the Angara never seen before, or the cat hasn't like found yet. Just me trying to add some personal headcanon or fanfic, if you want to put it a certain way.
Well, I should let you rest up.
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more sleep.
It won't be much longer.
At least take some pictures of Meridian for me. I can pretend I was there.
N7 is a vocational code in the System Alliance military. The name designs special forces in the 7 refers to the highest level of proficiency. From the Mass Effect wiki, the above was a list. Okay, I do appreciate it, because I also was wondering about that. So, thank you.
I'm glad to see you and your sister back together finally.
Now that she's awake, what's the prognosis?
Everything looks good. Sarah's a fighter. Her recovery had more to do with that than anything I did. Though we need to keep her around for observation. Give her time to recover.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
I want to say, I think this is a good stopping point for the stream to end for tonight. I'll be continuing streaming tomorrow. I believe this is about 79% of the game right now. Why can I not save? Holy cow. Let's see, Docking Bay. I can hopefully save over there. So yeah, I do one thing: protocol and benevolence. Pizza Room. I probably butchered that one out. I do apologize for coming in, hanging out with me for a bit, and yeah, I want to thank them. Sorry, praying for it. As I said, for being here, hanging out with me, interacting on the chat, and yeah, mainly for the bot. My name is Revo, and I stream 4 days a week. Once again, I'm probably going to be changing my hours from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Towards midnight to like 2 in the morning, mainly because that's a time that I'm starting to stream a little bit more. Also, it's probably a time that might be a little bit more convenient, depending on how my job is going to be handling the transferring for one of the guys that works with me. So if the guy gets transferred, I believe he is supposed to be transferring either this next week or eventually. So there's going to be a spot available for his time, and most likely I'm assuming I'm going to be taking his time, mainly because there's only like 4 people, including him. So it's going to be a little bit of a tough situation, especially if they're going to be bringing a new person, and night isn't as kind as I would like to place it, for reasons. But if that's the case, I'll probably be taking that shift, and that's my main assumption. So midnight might be a better time for me to stream. I know I have pushed my times from, like, let's say 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. all the way to like 10 p.m. then 11 p.m. Now it's probably going to be midnight. So I do apologize, but it's something that I gotta match with my schedule, and if there is an issue, I do apologize. But the bots are always going to be available, so there is that. No problem. Take care. Yeah, take care. Anyways, wrapping this out. So I'll probably be streaming midnight to 2 in the morning. It is unconfirmed yet, so I'll probably be putting a community post for that. So yeah, keep an eye on that. And pray for it. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Trying to hit 500 subscribers, so every little help counts, but it's not forced on that. So yeah, and I hope you guys have a great, beautiful day, evening, or afternoon, depending what time you're watching this. And if you're watching this during the weekend, have a great, fantastic weekend. If not, have a great, fantastic week. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, which I believe tomorrow, well, later tonight or tomorrow morning, whichever you prefer, addressing as, which I believe should be Friday night. So yeah. Anyways, have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.